I'm not asleep. Hey, I'm up.
Hi. Wait.
Oh, my goodness. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show.
Hi.
Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. I'm not. No, it's Thursday, isn't it? Wow.
Thursday, but they're not going to hear this till Saturday, so.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, man, you talk about a botch. Holy crap.
You slept through the whole week.
I slept through the whole week, and I think it's Wednesday again. I got so used to recording on Wednesdays from last semester because we kind of had to that going back to Thursdays now is just weird.
It kind of is, but
it's really strange for me.
we roll with it.
Oh, of course, we always do.
We adapt. Yeah, we adapt.
Overcome.
Indeed.
Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Jbomb Puddy. Save the planet. I am the Puddy.
I'm Jbomb.
Officially endorsed by Mountain Arts Democracy. KJX, the original podcast. Welcome back. Hope everyone had a fine 2 weeks not to listen to us. Hope everybody got their ducks in a row because we're back. We're back in style.
And you're hearing our annoying voices once again.
And I will say, we have missed quite a lot in the 2 weeks that we've been gone.
We have.
So last week we didn't get to talk about the Rumble beforehand.
Yeah.
Which, I don't care for WWE anymore, but I friggin' love the Royal Rumble.
The Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view.
The Rumble, I think it's just where it's so like you don't know who's coming out. There's always going to be a surprise now. And even if you do know, you don't know when they're coming out. So it's kind of like a surprise even in like a mini sort of case, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, when their music hits, you're like, oh, shit, it's on.
And it's like, oh, buddy, let's go.
Yeah.
So the Royal Rumble is definitely the one event in WWE that I will always probably, even if I don't care and they piss me off so much, especially how they piss me off, the fact that Saudi Arabia is coming up now, and that fucking shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
But the Royal Rumble will always bring me back, at least for a week. I say a good solid week because that's where the most surprises can happen. That's when the most stuff, because it's the kickoff to WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania season.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But that shows how much I really just don't even like WWE anymore because I have to say this is probably the first Rumble I still have not yet watched in probably 15 years.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd go back and watch it. I mean, to be fair, I haven't watched the Rumble itself. I've seen highlighted bits and pieces. From what I've seen and what I've heard, it's not a terrible Rumble.
I do plan to watch it. I just haven't yet.
It's really slow going, and I will say that if you don't enjoy Brock Lesnar murdering people within the first half of the Royal Rumble, you may not care for it that much. But storytelling-wise, I think it seemed really good in comparison to other Rumbles, anyways. I mean, especially recently. Like, recent Rumbles have just been. I mean, the Rumbles. I don't think there's been one Rumble I can classify as horrible. Not even the early Rumbles are interesting in the way how they did it.
And I mean, and Kofi Kingston, I don't know if he done anything this past year. I don't know if he did anything Sunday, but Kofi's always one of those reasons to watch the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
That dude can figure out a way to get away of not being eliminated, like more than anybody.
The surprise is Kofi's spot. I don't think he did anything this year. In fact, he did so little this year, you kind of forgot he was WWE champion again.
I hate that.
Yeah, he was one of the 13 or so that got fed to Brock Lesnar. I'm just shows how much they actually cared for Kofi Kingston being champion.
Yeah, really. I love that year that he got tossed off the top and he landed on the announcer's table and then he used the chair like a pogo stick to get back to the ring.
That was really cool. I will say that was badass. I will say it's between that's probably the easy winner. But I'd say the one where John Morrison, who was also in this year's Royal Rumble too,
Yeah.
where he got hit off the side and then held on like Spider-Man to the guardrail or
That
to
was
the
cool.
and then he tightrope walked like Jeff Hardy the security rail until he got to the to the steps. There we go. Couldn't think of the word there. And then he hopped back in there. I thought that was really cool too. Kofi's was a lot more creative and imaginative, but John Morrison doing that, you have to be athletic as all hell to do something like that.
Yeah, he's a big parkour guy, so
Yeah, so
he's into that kind of shit.
for him that was like nothing.
Yeah. I did like that one year. I think it might have even been last year or the year before when Kofi got eliminated, but Big E and Xavier Woods caught him and put him back in.
I think that was a couple of years ago, actually, because I remember I was still kind of paying attention to WWE, but I think that's been a little longer than just a year or so ago.
Yeah.
I think that was whenever they were heels.
Might have been.
It's been a bit.
Yeah, it's been a while now.
And if they were heels, then Cody, man, that was whenever Cody was still in WWE. Probably.
Yeah. Probably.
Holy shit. That seems like so far away now.
It's because it was.
Well, yes and no. I mean, that was only like, what, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
But it seems now because AEW is a thing and Cody has his own company and Jericho's there and Moxley's there now. That just seems like even more far away than what it actually was relative to time.
That's true.
Crazy. Almost as crazy as Edge coming back.
There you go.
Dude.
That was great. And Edge done a very good job this past month at completely making people believe he was not going to be in that Rumble.
Well, because whenever you're a guy that has such a terrible injury that he has to quit doing what he's doing, or else he might, get paralyzed and die. Yeah. You're kind of going to go, even if he's not doing that well, which I'm not saying he wasn't, because Edge was doing very well of saying, I'm not coming back. But even if he wasn't doing very well, you have to be like cynical about it. You have to be like, there's no way you're coming back.
Yeah, he had what it was a neck injury, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had some kind of triple fusion neck surgery, I think.
Yeah.
For that first time whenever he had to retire, but apparently he had another neck surgery. This is just what he quoted on Raw the next night. He had another neck surgery because he started saying, what if he came back? And so he had another neck surgery. He got in the best shape of his life at 46 years old, which means he is 3 or 4 years younger than Jericho, so we might get even more Edge than what we expect.
Yeah. And I mean, seeing him, I seen his entrance at the Rumble. He looked like he's in the same shape he was when he retired.
He looks better than what he retired as.
Yeah, a little bit more gray, but
you also have to put in age, but still, he looked just as good.
Yeah. And at his age, he has to work out twice as hard.
Mm-hmm.
To keep, because you start aging, your metabolism goes to shit. You got to work out even more.
And that's really commendable on him because he's now back. He's now at the point where he can start wrestling again.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Apparently 100%. You know how much hope that gives to wrestlers? Paige.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Paige says the doctors say she can't wrestle now. Well, maybe she can't wrestle now, but who says in another 2, 3, 4, 5? Heck, it might even be 10 years before Paige can step in the ring again. But what if she's able to step in the ring again? And she's still young, too.
It's a possibility.
It's an absolute possibility. So if Daniel Bryan can come back, if Edge can come back, then I think 100% that Paige, there's a possibility she could come back too. She just needs time.
Yeah, they both Daniel Bryan and Edge proved that you really shouldn't never say never.
Exactly. And that's very commendable for him to come back, man. I loved it, and like I've been saying multiple times on this podcast, I don't care for WWE anymore at all.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, I don't think I have paid more attention to WWE, at least their website and their YouTube channel, than I have with this Edge thing. Because Edge being back, that's childhood right there, man.
Oh, I love Edge.
Edge is awesome. I'm 100%
always has been.
So happy that Edge is back.
I've followed Edge's career from way back, back when he was in the Brood with Gangrel and Christian. And, to see him finally get to come back was just awesome.
So he can finish his career on his terms, he said.
Yeah, and he's already in the Hall of Fame.
He already is, yeah, which is crazy because now he can finish it on his terms. He's already in the Hall of Fame. Just imagine what he can do now. I mean, granted, he is there for 3 years, but I still hear that, or I've read that he's not going to have many matches in those years. Like each year, he might have 3 or 4. So what? WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and 2 Saudi Arabia matches?
Maybe, yeah.
Probably. They'd have, because he's getting paid pretty well, so you'd have to think they're their biggest shows.
Yeah, and the big storyline beating that Randy Orton gave him Monday will give him, a couple of months to sit at home and hang with the family.
I'm not going to lie to you. Well, actually, he's already used his one match, so SummerSlam's out of the question. So it must be just Mania and the Saudi Arabia shows. But I will say this. If Edge and Randy Orton is not a WrestleMania match, and they put that match on fucking Super Showdown, I give up. I give up on the Edge thing.
I'd say it'll be a WrestleMania match for sure.
It's a WrestleMania story sitting right there.
Oh, yeah.
And if they blow it and go ahead and have a match between those two in Saudi Arabia, I'm done.
Yeah.
They've already blown. They would blow it. But you know what? That's why they do it, because it is a big match.
Yeah.
And they even said last year, Super Showdown, they were promoting it as bigger than WrestleMania. Do you remember that?
I do remember that, yeah.
There is nothing bigger than WrestleMania. I don't care how much blood money you get. There's not. I don't care.
WrestleMania is WrestleMania, That's supposed to be the Super Bowl of wrestling.
Exactly. I mean, WrestleMania is so big now, you have other professional wrestling organizations coming to that weekend where they're having WrestleMania at and working shows around the area.
Yeah.
You've made it an entire week of stuff.
Yeah, and they have the big meet and greets and stuff all week and all that, and the big conventions and stuff all week.
I don't know if they still do it, but they used to have Access.
I think they do still do that.
It might be a version of WWE Access. I know they used to, but anyways, they have stuff like that throughout the week. I'm sorry, just the way that Saudi Arabia is still at this point in current time, you're not going to get me on the fact that Saudi Arabia is bigger than WrestleMania. I'm sorry, you're not.
No, hell no.
You're just not.
Honestly, I was pissed when they wasted, Goldberg versus The Undertaker on a Saudi Arabia thing.
Yeah, but would you really want that to be at WrestleMania, though?
As tragic as that match turned out, hell no.
Yeah. So
that's as bad as Lesnar and Goldberg.
As big of a match as that was, I am kind of glad it was at. Was it at Super Showdown or was it at?
I think it was Super Showdown.
Okay, I was trying to remember if it was at Super Showdown or Crown Jewel. I couldn't remember.
Oh, it was Crown Jewel.
It was Crown Jewel?
I believe it was, yeah. And I'm a big Goldberg fan, but that match was horrible.
Couldn't have been. I'm just thinking of this because I'm trying to remember all the major shows that they've had in Saudi Arabia, which is sad because I actually know. The first one was Greatest Royal Rumble. And I actually kind of give that one a pass a little bit. Just because it was the first one.
Have they done 2 of those now?
The Greatest Royal Rumble? No. They only did 1.
No. Oh.
They did 1 Greatest Royal Rumble, which I actually gave a pass because they didn't have that whole reporter got taken to a Saudi Arabia embassy or whatever and got killed, and then the Saudi Arabia government. Yeah. The greatest Royal Rumble happened before that, so I'm a little more lenient on that one. I'm still kind of like, it's still Saudi Arabia, but more lenient on that. Everyone since then, don't care about. Yeah. But that one after that was Crown Jewel, and that was the Brothers of Destruction against DX match.
It was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think it was Super Showdown that happened after WrestleMania last year.
You're right.
And then this past Crown Jewel, it was Cain Velasquez against Brock Lesnar, and then Tyson Fury against Braun Strowman.
Well, wasn't that the same night that it was Taker and Goldberg?
No,
Taker
and Goldberg, because I think they had Lesnar and Braun. No. Yes. No. I don't remember now. I swear that's not the same show, though. I could be wrong.
I can't keep up with this shit.
I could be wrong, but I know those are the key matches. I used to be able to keep up
with this shit when I cared, but
I only care because it pisses me off there in Saudi Arabia. I think that's the only reason why I still care. Like,
it's amazing how much you can remember when it makes you angry.
It really does. And I haven't watched the matches. I don't care. I don't want to watch them. But just them being in Saudi Arabia.
I see enough clips of that Goldberg Taker match to say that I'm happy I did not watch that match.
I just hope that
Goldberg knocked himself out.
He did. Before the match even started.
Yeah. Completely knocked himself out.
He was Fruit Loop before he became a Fruit Loop.
Yeah, he dropped Taker on his head. Taker dropped him on his head. It was just, I'm surprised either one of them are still alive.
That shot of Taker at the end of the match just shaking his head, looking like, I hate everything and everyone in this arena right now. Yeah. I've never seen Taker look like that, and it was kind of a little bit laughable at the same time. It was as sad as it was laughable.
Well, that's why Taker did that match after that with Roman Reigns. He said that he felt like he owed the fans and himself a better match.
Oh, absolutely. That's why at SummerSlam, Goldberg faced Ziggler.
Yeah. Goldberg said he wanted to do Ziggler to make up for a shitty match against Taker.
Who could blame him?
They were both at the bottom of what they're capable of, and I don't know what was going through either one of them's mind that night, but they produced a match that was nothing but shit.
Well, nothing was going through Goldberg's mind whenever he busted himself open and gave himself a concussion.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking at all.
No, he was gone.
His brain was still fucking scrambled, yeah.
It was Taker that was just like, God dang it, now I got to carry this guy along with me being old and broken too. God damn it.
Yeah, and he botched that tombstone on Goldberg too and damn near killed him.
Yeah.
It was bad. Bad. Yeah.
Dude.
Very bad.
Speaking of bad, before Royal Rumble even started on Sunday, it was just a bad day.
It was a rough day.
It was just bad. I mean, woke up, and this was just this past Sunday, too. We've been gone for 2 weeks now, but this past Sunday in particular just sucked. Even before I mention what I'm going to mention here, just freaking woke up. I don't remember if I was feeling good, but I wasn't particularly feeling great. We were just joking around or whatever, and all of a sudden I get a text from all people, my buddy that doesn't follow sports. He's that typical like guy who doesn't know sports, that if something sports related happens, he'll be like, sports. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he texted us a story from TMZ. You know where this is going now.
I do.
That Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter crash. I'm just like, no. What? No.
I was kind of the same. Nobody told me, though. Nobody told me shit. I was scrolling through my Facebook, just scrolling through people's posts. Mm-hmm. And like a friend of mine that I haven't seen in like 10 years posted something about, is this Kobe stuff for real? I can't believe what I'm hearing. And I was like, what the hell are they talking about? So I Googled Kobe Bryant, and I was like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. My boss actually didn't know. I had to tell him. Or if he did know, he didn't let me know that he knew because I texted him and was like, hey, have you heard what happened with Kobe? He's like, that he passed LeBron on the all-time score, or that LeBron passed him on the all-time scorers list. I'm like, no, that he died in a helicopter crash. He's like, no, I just saw it. Holy cow. I'm just like, holy cow. This is like as recent as I can possibly ever get it.
Yeah.
How did he not know?
Yeah, it's very tragic, very sad. You know, like me and you talked about before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it, you know, for Kobe. You know, it's really sad. But those kids, including his own kid that was on the helicopter, those are the ones that really break my heart about it.
Yeah.
You know, his daughter was, you know, I've seen the pictures of his daughter. You know, she wanted to grow up and be a basketball player too, and you know, she was very athletic and very smart kid. And you know, there was other kids on that flight, and you know, they're not going to get to grow up. You know, that's the part that really breaks my heart.
Mm-hmm. Look, I don't want to.
It's a sad situation.
I don't want to dwell on it too much. I don't want to because what can we say? We're two schmucks from West Virginia and Virginia, respectively, that don't talk about basketball at all. I like basketball. I don't follow it. Oh, see, you don't even like basketball.
No, I don't. Dude, I ain't watched basketball since Michael Jordan played for the Bulls, if that tells you anything.
Yeah, so how much could we add to that, to the legacy of Kobe? We can't. So on our podcast, I did want to acknowledge it because I did like Kobe. I liked him as a player. I think it was just extremely sad, just like you said, what happened with him, and of course what happened, that the fact that it wasn't just him, it was his daughters and 7 other people on the plane. And I just want to mention 2 things, and then we can move on and probably never talk about it again. At least until someone brings it up, either be it like a reaction to what we done, whatever, it doesn't matter. But 2 things I want to bring up, and I brought one of them up to you earlier, was the whole I don't think that it's right for some people to be saying like, well, just because it's Kobe, don't forget that there were 7 other people that were on the plane. No shit. Yes.
No.
It all was sad. Everyone on that helicopter that died, it's sad that happened. We can't help that Kobe Bryant had a name. People know who Kobe Bryant is. I'm sorry people don't know who the name of the pilot is, or who the pilot was personally, or to them personally. I'm sorry they don't know the coach more. That was the baseball coach for the Orange, I can't remember. It wasn't Orange, something county or something like that. I'm sorry people don't know him more. Yeah. The thing is, Kobe had a name. Yeah. And it's sad because you may not know the person, or from anybody that you ever meet, but you watch him play and you see him and you become a fan of him, and he's like a really good player. And then he just dies tragically, and you know that his daughter's on there too, and the people on there also die. Of course, that's big news, and of course, you're probably going to first say rest in peace, Kobe, because you know who Kobe is. That doesn't mean you're a bad person just paying your respects to Kobe Bryant. It's just that you feel like you knew who Kobe Bryant was. Yeah.
And I mean, I don't even watch basketball, but I knew who the hell Kobe Bryant was.
Exactly. Kobe knew, people knew Kobe even if they didn't know basketball. He's in that sense with Michael Jordan. He's basically who the NBA gave the reins to, in a way, or who took over the reins after Michael Jordan left. Yeah, just like how LeBron kind of is, arguably, since Kobe retired, even though they played against each other at times. But Kobe did with Michael too, but you know what I mean. Yeah. But I don't think it's 100% fair of people to say that, or maybe fair is not the correct word I'm looking for, but it just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that's what people mean when they just say rest in peace, Kobe.
Yeah.
because they know other people died. And
Yeah.
and they recognize that. It's just Kobe had the name. Kobe had the image. Kobe, we knew who Kobe was. If I knew in particular who the other people particularly were, you don't think we'd be having big tributes for them on TV and everything like ESPN's doing with Kobe? ESPN's doing big tributes for Kobe and Gianna. It's just Kobe played.
Yeah, I mean, like we talked about before the podcast, before we started recording, if Kobe wouldn't have been on the helicopter, we wouldn't even know about that crash. It'd be on the local news over there, and we wouldn't even know about it.
Yeah, it would still be talked about throughout locally. That was a horrible tragedy, and you might hear it like as a passing big thing that happened in LA. Like, how they have random stories of big crashes that happen in other places or stuff like that. It happens. You might hear it on your local news.
In world news or something like that.
Yeah, you might hear it from that, but it's because that the person on there had a name. You hear it, and I know that might irritate people because he had a big name. It's not like they don't matter. No one's saying that the other people don't matter. He just had a name that everyone knew.
Oh yeah, everybody on that helicopter mattered.
Yeah, everyone matters.
Somebody, they were somebody's brother, sister, father, mother, whatever.
Yeah, everyone that was on that plane mattered. It's just upsetting. It's just even more upsetting in the sense that Kobe actually had the face that more people knew than anybody.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I don't think it's a disrespectful thing at all. I just think people recognize Kobe. They say rest in peace, Kobe. And then they don't say it for everybody else, but they know they're like rest in peace to everybody that's on the plane. So I don't like people that get online and make people feel bad for just saying rest in peace, Kobe. And remember, there are other people I keep on saying plane, on the helicopter. I mean, why are you doing that?
Yeah, I agree.
Another thing that I don't really care for that, and everyone has their faults. Kobe, this is a big fault. I'm not going to lie. The whole rape thing that happened with him, going to trial, and whatever. That's made me think. How do I really feel about this? I looked it up a little bit, and this is just apparent because I don't have the numbers with me, nor am I going to look them up again. But he was charged with rape allegations, or he was charged for that. He admitted to having an adulterous relationship. However, he 100% said that it was fully consensual, and they settled out of court for roughly $130 million. I could be wrong by that figure, but it was a pretty big figure.
Yeah.
So
he was never convicted.
He was never convicted. No. So I'm just thinking, and I see these people that say he's a rapist, and you can say, if you want to say rest in peace to a rapist, that's fine, but I don't think he deserves the rest in peace. First of all, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm like, maybe not go fuck yourself, because what if he did do it? Or you know what I mean? So
we'll never know.
We'll never know. And I that's why, like, in the back of my head, like just the very back of my head, that makes me think, like, am I right for saying it? But I know I am. It's just a random thought, because everyone likes to try to find anything negative with any celebrity out there, even if they're like a saint. I mean,
that's just typical, public.
Look,
like that.
People were trying to find problems with Mr. Rogers, saying that he was a pedophile and he liked kids and whatever. And I'm just like, no, Mr. Rogers was just a genuinely nice guy, and nothing's came out that he was any kind of pedo.
Well, that's like people with Robin Williams after he committed suicide. People went on about Robin Williams. I don't understand some people that think, okay, just because they're dead now we can talk shit.
Yeah.
To me, it's disrespectful. But that's my opinion on it. But I mean, if you're gonna talk shit about somebody, do it to their face, and do it while they're alive.
It is just a little weirder with this one, like I mentioned, because he did get charged with it. But again, he was never convicted of it or anything. So it's harder to really to really put into words how I feel about it. I still feel really upset. I wish Kobe was still here. I think he had a hell of a life to go, and I do personally hope that he rests in peace. But I can totally see the other side of it, if that other side does come out to one day be true. If that's even a thing that anybody ever wants to find out, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I think this will be the last time we ever talk about Kobe Bryant or possibly anything basketball related. Even though I do like basketball, but. We'll try to keep it to our normal goofy antics. I just wanted to bring that up because how can you not, honestly?
Yeah.
That's a big thing that happened while we were gone.
I don't know. We're not always goofy. We do touch on some serious subjects every now and then.
Most of the time, goofy.
Yeah. I mean, like our last episode, we talked about, Benoit.
That's true. I mean, we definitely
have
have
moments where we're not goofy dumbasses.
Every now and then.
But I think everybody's favorites are when we're goofy dumbasses.
Yeah, but we also need the time to really reflect and talk to everyone about how we feel about certain situations. We need that.
We need variety.
Variety is the spice of life.
Indeed.
Hey, speaking of our podcast, I got the results to liven up a little. Well, maybe a little bit. It is still kind of sad. Not really. Not in that vein, for sure. Not in that vein.
Yeah. Not in that aspect.
I got the results of the test, but no, I'm kidding. I got the results of our MBS competition. To say why I'm mentioning this on this podcast, I'm pretty sure I did back in January, or it is January. What the fuck? I think I did back in November or December whenever I turned this in. I don't remember, but if I didn't, here's the update. I turned this podcast in as a possible, hopefully, nominee or finalist to our national convention in Los Angeles for the National Broadcasting Society Alpha Epsilon Rho, to see how we stack up to other podcasts out there, to other different schools, how this podcast made by a student that goes to little old West Virginia State University, how they stacked up. Along with, I also did a video on recruitment for our own NBS chapter at State. Well, I got some upsetting news to tell you, Jbomb.
What's that?
Neither got picked. Neither are a finalist.
Nah, they just don't know a good podcast.
And neither will be a nominee for award. Do you want to hear the episode or the podcast that are, though?
Sure.
I will look that up. I think that'd be an interesting bit we could do.
I would like to know what beat us.
So here's Student Electronic Media Competition finalist. This is just for the podcast, just because we're in a podcast and I turned us in. And we're not doing this to discredit what they're doing. This is not why I'm doing it. If anybody says,
we might do it anyway.
We might do it anyways. But before that even gets thrown out there, I'm not bitter by not getting on there. This is just making me harder to work to get on something else later on. So before that ever gets thrown out the fucking door here, let's go ahead and nip that in the bud now. But what?
They're fuckers.
Oh, I thought you said hookers. I'm just like, what? Huh?
Now you're just hearing what you want to hear.
Now I'm just hearing what Skinner is.
No, he's not a hooker. He don't get paid for it.
Yeah. Got him. All right, so we have 4 audio podcasts from 4 different schools. The schools there are only 3 schools in this. Linwood, University of Indianapolis, and University of West Georgia.
Wow.
Where's Linwood? I don't even know where that is. Let's look that up real quick. Let's see. Linwood. Wait. Did I say that right? Lindenwood. Lindenwood.
Lindenwood.
Never heard of it. Welcome to Lindenwood University. University. Wow, I like their website a lot more than ours. MO. That's what state abbreviation is that? I can't remember. Montana?
Missouri.
Missouri?
Yeah, I think it's Missouri.
It is Missouri. Wow, I thought it was Montana. What the hell's wrong with me?
I think Montana's MN.
Yeah, you're right.
Or MT. MT, I believe.
I was going to say you're right to whatever.
I think MN is Maine.
Yeah, it's a private university in St. Charles, Missouri. And they had 2 finalists in the podcast, both called the Booth Review. And their topics were buying and the first episode's topics were buying or selling on NBA surprises, and Chris McCoy joins show. I'm gonna tell you, there's a theme to half of these because half of them are Linwood. And then the second episode is Kentucky upset, Astros punishment, and Colin Kaepernick.
Neither one of those saved the planet, so fuck that.
Wow. Hey, honest to God, that sounds like something I might be interested in because, like, I have followed the NBA. I follow a little bit more than the NFL. Colin Kaepernick, I could give 2 shits about. Astros punishment's a little interesting. Did you hear what the Astros did?
I did. You talking about the cheating shit?
The cheating shit, yeah. That was big.
I did hear about that.
Like they use robots and this technically advanced shit to see what the pitchers of the opposing teams were trying. I'm just like, how the fuck do you do that?
I'm just picturing a dude sitting in the fucking box with a fucking controller flying a drone over to the other team.
Oh, dude, it was like more. You think of like a drone or something. It was apparently way more elaborate than a drone. I'm talking like stuff connected to the baseball, to their home players' skin or whatever. I'm talking like different things, like different like signals or junk in the pitcher's mound or whatever. It was
plugged and shit.
It's apparently crazy.
It's like the guy running the team is like a former member of the fucking CIA or some shit.
Or NASA or some shit. Yeah, it was like it was nuts. So again, this is like sport. This episode's going to be called Sports Talk. Holy crap! That's the exact title. Sports Talk. Holy crap! Just to subvert people's like expectations. Just like they're talking about sports, gross. Let's turn the channel. Anyways, the next one from University of Indy is NBS podcast submission the flow. They put it what? Why they put an A in? Doesn't matter. That reminds me of how. Have you ever heard of the Opie and Anthony show?
No, I can't say I have.
They are an old radio show. They're not on anymore in the same vein as like Howard Stern is or was. Shock jocks do stuff that is like shocking and shouldn't be on the radio. Ugh. And they have a comedian on there or had named Jim Sterling. That's a YouTuber. Jim Norton. Holy crap. And one of Jim Norton's characters on there was named Chip Chipperson. He would sound like "Fi did," or no, it wasn't that bad. No, it was bad, but I botched another thing. Good job, Keith.
Like in my area, it's if you listen to that kind of stuff, we call it John Boy and Billy.
Yeah. It was a much raunchier John Boy and Billy, but once the show ended, like once the radio show ended on Sirius and everything, Jim Norton actually made a podcast called the Chip Chipperson Radio Podcast. That would go on to be like how he talks, because he would talk like that, the character would. And he would be in character with actual like comedians and stuff come in and they would talk about stuff. It was kind of funny. It was right before I really stopped listening to different podcasts myself. But that reminded me of that, just seeing podcast. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if the NBA, I don't know if it's a typo or whatever, but if it's a typo and they got in as a submission, they must, I'm just saying, they must have done really well. And then this one is actually, I don't know, are you into anime stuff?
Not really. I had my Dragon Ball stage, but
University of West Georgia, Anastasia, Season 2, Episode 1, Naruto.
Okay, I know what Naruto is.
Yeah.
My cousin really likes that. I
don't really follow it, so for me, I think I would pick the Astros one. Just because I want to hear, even though I don't know the people from Adam or Eve or whatever other biblical first person there ever has been. But I think I'd pick that one because I'd be interested in just hearing what the hosts have to say. Honestly,
I don't know. Hearing all the choices, I'm kind of wondering why we didn't get put in.
You know what? It may be due to the fact too that you were only supposed to submit one episode. Apparently, I submitted our entire podcast.
Oh God.
So I might
like, here, fuckers, let me shove this whole thing down your throat.
So to be fair, I might have goofed it up from the very beginning of submitting it because I thought they just wanted a podcast, like the whole thing. They just wanted an episode of the podcast. So on that one,
he's like, you want a podcast? Here you go, motherfucker.
On that one, I'm going to put the L on me for not. In fact, like even the other one that I was in, I think I just put it in the wrong category, honestly. So both L's for me not getting something in this year, I think are on me. Honest to God. I mean, judging, I'm not going to say whether they're right or wrong. They know more than I do because they're professionals or whatever. But I swear, I think it was all on me because I know for a fact I didn't put in a particular episode of the podcast. I put in the entire podcast. I just know I did.
It's their fault.
Nah, I don't want to do that, man. Man, then I'll look like an asshole for even doing this bit. Why the fuck do you even bring it up, Puddy? If you friggin'
I'm the asshole because I'm blaming them pricks.
Friggin' bitter bastard. What are you doing? No, I don't think that. I mean, I might think that.
Pressure's fault.
Just it might be a little bit in there. I'm an asshole. Let's move on. I have shown my cards. I have told people my secrets.
Moving on.
Let's move on. I don't really have anything else. Like I say that we've missed a lot, but unless I'm just completely missing something, I don't know. I know there's one thing that we are going to talk about at the end, but if we're already getting close to the end of the show, first of all, wow, we are slipping.
I don't know. I feel like the one thing that we do have to talk about, we're going to spend a little time on.
You want to just go straight into that then?
Sure. I'm excited to talk about it.
So coming up in May, we have MADFest coming.
First ever.
I thought it was the second. Wait, hold on.
No.
Didn't we have a MADFest last year that was just not that big?
No, this is our first one, I'm pretty sure.
Huh, wow. I could have... What am I thinking? I must be just getting...
Festival. We've been talking about the idea of it for a while.
Maybe that's what... I think I'm getting that and the toy drive mixed up for being second annual, because I know that was a second annual one. Maybe I'm just meshing those two together. My bad.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, MADFest.
I could swear. Huh. Whatever.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am.
No, dude, you know more about this stuff than I do in the club. For sure. You're not...
I'm the historian.
Listen, you. I may be wrong, but I don't think I am. It's like, no shit, you're not. No shit, you're not wrong, Mr. Historian Man.
It is my job to keep track of all this shit.
Well, you know.
But it's a hard job. I may have missed something.
You did. Yeah, okay.
But I probably didn't.
Shut the fuck up. Just go on with what you're saying. Don't make me call Steve, you motherfucker.
Don't threaten me like that. I can bring little Jackie.
No, dude. I'm good. He's coming to
MADFest.
He is coming to MADFest. I am working. I haven't started working. I should, but it isn't until May, so I haven't brought it up yet to work. I'm trying to get off. Yeah, I might. I don't know. I'm really good at procrastinating things, and I don't need to do that.
You might want to go ahead and jump on that.
It is May 2nd, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What time?
May 2nd, which is actually Mental Health Awareness Day.
Nice.
It's going to be all day.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first band goes on somewhere around 10 o'clock.
In the morning?
So 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning.
Damn.
The last band goes on, I think, at 10. It's an all-day festival. Going to have some great bands. Going to have booths set up with some of our artists, selling some of their artwork. And you're going to have me and Puddy have a booth.
We are going to have a booth.
I've got some big plans for our booth that I haven't told you about. So
really? Great. I'm going to be out of the loop. I'm going to get there, and it's just like a bunch of dicks around and everything. It's just like, hey, Puddy, look what your dad brought.
There's like 37 little Jackies just hanging behind your chair.
Oh, God. I'm already dreading what this could possibly be.
No, actually, I for the listeners of the show, I do have plans for MADFest. I'm going to try to get some shirts made for us to sell. I'm also planning on having a bunch of little Jackie patches made
to
cool. Sell as well. Yeah.
That's really cool.
So, yeah, I got a cool idea for a shirt design, but I'm going to talk to you about it later. I don't want to fill anybody in. I kind of want it to be a surprise.
Secrets must be kept.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, it's going to be all day, and May 2nd is actually Mental Health Awareness Day.
Mm-hmm.
The show's already got 3 sponsors. It's being sponsored by Hopewell Community Services, Creed Lawn Care, and Roadrunners Grill. We're actually still looking for more sponsors. So if you're listening, you want to sponsor MADFest, holler at us.
There you go.
Yeah.
I might end up doing some kind of short film on this then.
Yeah, do that.
Maybe.
Yeah, like you did for the toy.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it that much until just now. I might do that. Hey, can I talk about some of these bands? Because there's,
yes.
I didn't realize, I guess I didn't realize exactly how many bands there are. I have the list up now. There are 15 bands so far confirmed.
15 awesome fucking bands.
15 awesome bands. And I'm going to list each and every one of them at the times so you can have it in audio form right now, but I'm sure we'll go over this list again because it is almost February. It is the very end of January. It will be February by the time you listen to this. So we have a little bit more time, so we'll probably do another podcast where we do a whole segment on MADFest right before the show so you know what's coming up. So here, absolutely, 100% do. So here are the bands according to the times that they're coming up on MADFest 2020. 10 to 10:30, we started off with no entry, and I want to apologize right off the bat for no entry because I didn't know they were a band.
You're not the only one.
Really?
Yeah, like Skinner posted the schedule on our club chat, and I believe it was Gould that was like, okay, so I don't want to sound stupid for asking, but is no entry a band, or does that mean we don't have anybody in that spot?
Okay, all right, I don't feel as bad anymore. Because I got on there whenever Skinner posted the list of bands there. I'm just like, oh, hey, maybe Jbomb and Puddy can kick off festivities then. He's like, that's a band, Puddy. I'm just like...
Yeah, that is a band.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Did not realize that. So my apologies to them. 10:45 to 11:15, we have Sean D.
Sean D is very talented.
11:30 to noon, we have Betty.
Love Betty.
I listen to Betty. They are pretty great. 12:15, 12:45 is the Bandwagon. I'm sorry?
I haven't listened to them. When you was talking about Betty played at Hell in the Hills when we were there. So
They did.
Yeah,
They did. And they did a very good job.
And they played the show at Riverside that we were at.
Mm-hmm. That was
good
fun.
band. Yeah,
how about the Bandwagon?
Never heard of them.
Me neither. Are they? Where are they from? Are they from Hillbilly?
I don't think so, but I could be wrong. But I've never heard of them. They may be new, or they just may be something that slipped under my radar. But yeah, I've never heard of them.
At 1 to 1:30 will be. No, never mind. Forgive me. I'll take that back. Relative Obscurity, 1 to 1:30.
Yep, Relative Obscurity. I've heard a little bit of them. They're pretty good.
1:45 to 12:15. Abandon the Ships. I thought they were called Abandon the Ship.
It is Abandon the Ship. And when you was talking earlier about typos, I was about to be a smartass and be like, so, like when your band's called Abandon the Ship, but your national president types it up as Abandon the Ship and never changes it. So yeah, that one's on Skinner. It is Abandon the Ship.
You gotta fix that, Skinner. We're supposed to be official as fuck, and you're still going up here spelling names wrong. Come on now.
Yeah, you're fucking Puddy up. Puddy's like Ron Burgundy. He reads it exactly as the teleprompter says.
Yeah, I gotta be able to read what I'm given here, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
What are you doing to me?
If you wrote it in all caps, then Puddy would yell it.
Watch it. I get to later on the list. It's called Severed the Wick.
But yeah, Abandon the Ship's we both heard Abandon the Ship. They played Hell in the Hills too. If you like punk rock, you'll dig Abandon the Ship.
12:30 to 3 is okay. All right, forgive me. Mediocres?
No, the Mediocres.
Mediocres.
Yeah, Mediocre. Get it?
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
There you go. Yeah.
Are they good? Never heard them.
I don't know. I've never heard them. Never listened to them.
Oh, another one that would be surprised to hear. Can't wait for that. 3:15 to 3:45. Vibe Shift.
Vibe Shift is good. They're very good.
Sorry.
It's Gordo and Mr. Fantastic are in that band, and it's very good. Have you ever got to check out Vibe Shift?
I have not. No.
You'll be in for a treat. They're really good.
I'm looking forward to hearing everybody. Honestly.
I'm looking forward to MADFest altogether, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I am pumped for this shit. It's going to be awesome.
4 to 4:30 time frames.
Love time frames.
Don't know who time frames are, but I am interested because you said you love them.
Actually, I think time frames played Hell in the Hills, but you may have left before then.
Was it the most recent Hell in the Hills?
Yeah, the one that you was at.
Oh, yeah.
You
I was at.
They're very metal. It's very metal. They're from our crew out in Kentucky, from our Coalfield crew, and they are very good.
To be fair, you said the one that I was at. I've been to the past two. It's just that I left early on the second one I was at because Mr. Mentally Insane here friggin' got all sad and stuff.
Got all trapped in his head and just disappeared without even telling his podcast co-host bye.
Yeah, I know.
Fucker.
I know.
Fucker. But anyway.
4:14 to 5:15, Saprogen.
God, I love Saprogen. Have you listened to Saprogen?
I have not, actually.
I have seen Saprogen probably 4 or 5 times, and every time these guys deliver. I've seen some of the craziest shit at their shows. Their guitarist used to be in the club. You probably remember Shred.
I remember that name.
And their bass player is still in the club, Count. But great metal. I seen them play in Withville, Virginia one time. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen, and I still talk about it all the time. It was their guitarist. He had a wireless guitar. He didn't have a big cord hanging out of it or anything. So he goes into the middle of the room and starts playing, and a circle pit is going around him. And not a single person touched him, but that circle pit was just brutal.
That's
and
awesome.
He's right in the middle of it, like he's in the fucking eye of a hurricane, just spreading like crazy, dude. It was cool as hell. So yeah, Saprogen's awesome. They're full of energy. They're a group of guys that you can tell while they're up there they love what they do, and they have a blast while they're up there. So yeah, they're entertaining as hell.
Speaking of entertaining, I believe, and I'm sorry, Skinner, I'm sorry, Uncle Sean, the best band, and I'm sorry to anybody else, but this is just my opinion. I'm sorry. I honestly, it just because I don't know like time frames or Saprogen, but I think the best band is up next. And I've drunkenly said this in our group chat before.
I know what band you're talking about.
From 5:30 to 6, Sever the Wicked.
My best friend's band, yes.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoy Sever the Wicked. Excuse me.
A great
I
band.
like them, but I can't pronounce the name apparently.
Yeah, Sever's awesome. Always full of energy. Always fun to check out. And a great group of guys. Every damn one of them. And I'm happy to say that every member of that band except for one is in the crew that I'm in, down in Old Dominion crew. And great band, great music. I got their first CD and they're working on their second one. And when it comes out, I'm buying that damn thing too.
I cannot wait to hear them again. That'd be awesome. If I can get off, I'm still trying. Still really trying.
You better work on that. I don't want to run that booth by myself, damn it. I said, if you don't show up, I'm going to put a framed picture of you on the table, and I'm going to put Little Jackie next to it with a little sign that said Little Jackie won. And I'm going to have everybody convinced Little Jackie finally killed your ass.
I want that to happen. I want that, and I want him to be holding a knife that's really bloody and everything. Like this is Puddy's blood.
Well, I'll tell you what. You get the day off and be there, and every time you go like eat or go to the bathroom, we'll put Little Jackie in your place with that picture, and we'll pull that off.
You know what? I'm down. Let's do it. I love it. Hey, so we're talking about murder. The next people are on the list from 6:15 to 6:45 is Murder Maiden.
Murder Maiden is awesome. You have not got to check out Murder Maiden yet, have you?
They are very intense. I have seen their YouTube video and some of their stuff online. They are very intense.
Murder Maiden is also down in my area. 3 of their members are in my crew. Great people. But if you're into that like be kind of horror kind of genre metal, you know, where you feel like you're in a horror movie, you're gonna love Murder Maiden. They even have one person. She's actually in my crew. She plays a keytar. Have you ever seen a keytar?
A fucking keytar. I sure have seen a keytar.
She plays a keytar. She plays the shit out of that keytar. Yeah, Slaughter is a badass on that keytar.
You talk about something I never expected to hear.
Yeah.
Fucking Okay. Well, I'll be interested.
Yeah, wait till you see Slaughter with her keytar. It is on, dude. And like she's got it like tuned to where it kind of sounds like an organ a lot of times, like an old church organ. Mm-hmm. So it gives it like that creepy Halloween vibe. And I mean, that Murder Maiden's just awesome. You know, they're always painted up or got masks on. They're big on their stage presence and their appearance, and then they just put it all together. And they're really awesome. I mean, their drummer has a severed head hanging from her cymbals. I mean, they've got their stage presence down, their sound down. They're awesome.
It's so metal, dude. I love it. I love every second of that.
They're awesome. They are. You know, 3 members of the band are female. Their drummer, the guitar player, and then of course Mindy, who does vocals. And they're just 3 of the most badass chicks you've ever met in your life. And actually, I forgot. Actually, now that there are actually 4 members of the band that are female, because their bass player now is also is Tabby. They originally had a different bass player, which was Keeper, and now their bass player is Tabby, which is Mindy's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. But so now there's 1 dude stuck in that band with 4 girls. But I mean, these are the 4 most badass girls you've ever met in your life, and they put on a hell of a show. So I can't wait for you to check out Murder Maiden, since you never have.
I cannot wait. It's going to be exciting for me, that's for sure.
They're awesome. They are. They're fantastic.
Oh, how in the world is all this great excitement, and then Hangman's Ghost from 7 to 7:30? Man, dude. Okay.
Just bring our mood down, why don't you?
I mean, I'd rather have Fozzy.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding.
I'm about to say,
kidding.
after Skinner hears this, he's going to be like, so wait a minute, you'd rather hear Fozzy, but you use our shit as your theme song for the podcast? That's just messed up.
One day I'm just gonna unknowingly switch this song to a Fozzy song, even without permission. He's just gonna be like, "What the fuck have they done?"
Go switch it to Judas.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna be on the mic just singing Judas. It's like, here's my cover of Judas. The Judas in my mind, and there's something left for me to sing from the wreckage of my mind, my life, mine. I becoming. I becoming.
I'll do it whenever you want to do that. I'll do it.
Judas, I'm doing it now. Judas in my mind. I just did it. You didn't do it.
You just did it.
All right, we'll do it again later.
Yeah.
But
so now that I betrayed everyone I've ever loved and washed it all away.
Real talk, though, that's awesome. They are so close to main event. That's so good. It's also really interesting how much more we've talked about the bands ever since we hit like time frames in Saprogen.
Yeah.
Like, no offense to No Entry or the Bandwagon, but with Bandwagon, we haven't heard anything. So
yeah, we ain't heard that.
We're looking forward to. These are guys that we know, guys and gals, excuse me, that we know and that we like.
And Hangman's Ghost is, if you and I know you've seen Hangman's probably more than I have.
I've seen Hangman's
Ghost
more than anybody
puts on
on
a
this
hell
list.
of a show. They're a good band, got great music, great songs, great original songs. And a lot of them are so fucking catchy, to be honest.
Dude, shout out to the opening song.
Yeah. Our opening song is by them. But, I mean, I catch myself, like, riding down the road working and, like, singing to myself, like, singing back-to-back and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or Muddy Waters and stuff. I mean, Hangman is a damn good band.
They just need to put out an album.
Even though their lead vocalist and their bass player are whores.
They just need to put out an album by now.
Yeah, they do. They need to hurry up and do that. I wish they would, because I would buy one of those in a heartbeat.
Oh, I would too. 100% would. 7:45 to 8:40.
I got Sever the Wicked, and I got Murder Maiden CDs, but my computer won't rip them for me to copy them to my phone for me to listen to while I'm working. So that really sucks.
What the fuck? You might have to convert them to something. I don't know.
I know both bands, so I'm hitting up Alan from Sever and gonna be like, dude, can you send me like digital copies of that? I bought the fucking CD, deserve them, and I'm gonna do the same with Murder Maiden. I don't know which member of the band does all that, but I know all of them. I'll find whoever the fuck does it.
No, I don't blame you.
Like, I need these digital copies to save on my fucking phone. I want to hear this shit while I'm working.
Listen, the historian needs stuff to show what you've done, so give him. Give him what he requires.
Yeah, and I drive around killing bugs all day. I don't want to fall asleep behind the wheel. I need good music.
Exactly. There you go.
Help keep Jbomb alive. No car wrecks for Jbomb.
That's on the Help Jbomb Stay Alive fund that we have going on here at Jbomb Puddy Save the Planet. Just donate all your music. We don't want money. Just donate your fine music to Jbomb. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it be hard rock, country, rap, that stuff that sounds like Jbomb loves that. Just send it right to him, and that's how you can support Jbomb in this time of needing stuff to listen to while he's killing bugs.
All right, let me correct Puddy. Don't send me no country and don't send me no rap.
Dude, I'm trying to help. What are you doing? Just trying to help.
I appreciate the help.
5-Star Rebellion comes right after Hangman's Ghost, 7:45 to 8:45. I don't understand why. Okay, they get an hour and Sever doesn't. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke.
I think the more closer to the end of the night you get, the more time you get.
It's a joke.
But have you been to a 5-Star show?
No. I know they played with Skinner at Riverside recently, didn't they?
I believe it was his birthday. Yeah.
Damn it! Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I couldn't go to that one, and I've known that they've played at Easy Street a couple times. Shout out to Easy Street bar. You're welcome. I know they played there every now and then. I need to go listen to them. I'm too much of a little sissy boo to go by myself and go listen to them unless it's like a mad event. But I need to just go out and do it because I'm really interested to see how they sound.
Now, I've seen Five Star live. I've seen them once. But I have their album. And they are talented as hell, dude. Five Star is badass.
Plus, T-Rev listens to the podcast, so I kind of feel like I would like to go listen to what he does.
Does Rev listen to the podcast?
He has listened to it before, I think. I don't know if he's religiously listening to it like Creature does, but he has listened to it before.
You know, but yeah, Five Star Rebellion, dude. I mean, they're on a whole other level. If you like Southern rock, then you'll love Five Star Rebellion. They're very good original music. They do play covers, you know, when they do bar shows, they play cover songs, but they have a whole album of original stuff, and it is awesome. You know, my suggestion to you, Puddy, is look them up on YouTube. Their whole album is on YouTube. Check them out because they are badass. Rev can sing like a sumbitch.
Really?
He might not look like it, but damn, yeah, you get him behind a microphone and he can wail, dude.
I'll have to check him out.
Yeah.
After we're done.
Yeah, Five Star is a damn good band.
We have one more band, the main event of the night, if you will. From 9 to 10, Bent Whiskey.
Bent Whiskey.
Bent Whiskey.
I have yet to go see Bent Whiskey. But from what I have been told about Bent Whiskey is they are badass.
Now, did they structure this based on notoriety in any way?
I believe they did, yeah.
So it's arguable, and I don't want to have that argument, nor are we really going to, but I'm just going to say it just from how it's structured. Bent Whiskey might be the best known mad band, right?
I believe they are.
It makes sense for them to go on last, though, because honestly, I was thinking, like, you know, Skinner could have easily just put Hangman's Ghost on last, and Bob's Your Uncle. There you go. But I really enjoy that how they structured it. Everything I enjoy, other than Sever the Wicked not being last. I'm kidding.
This is the funny part. I was talking with Travis from Sever, and he's actually the one that set up the schedule.
Is he really now?
Yeah.
Huh. What are you doing? Yeah. What are you doing, man? He must want to go home early, doesn't he?
Well, we do have a 3-hour drive back, but I think we're going to hang for the whole thing.
I hear you. That's awesome.
Actually, we kind of have to because Travis is not only playing that night, you know, doing Sever the Wicked, but he actually, from what I've been told, I believe he actually is having a booth there too, selling some of his painting.
Nice. I hear you.
Yeah. So he's going double duty.
Yeah, so he'll be there a while.
Yeah, we're all going to be there a while, like all day.
Well, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
that is your list of MADFest 2020 bands.
I do have a full, but I mean, it's still, you know, it's January. Well, when you hear this, it's February. Yeah, so there will be more booths to be set up, and there will be more sponsors, of course.
Stuff will change, it happens.
But right now, the booths that I know we have are going to have set up, Wild and Wonderful Works of Art, which is Lulu Daniel. She's going to have a booth set up. If
she has great stuff.
Yeah, Lulu does great artwork. She does wood burnings that are beautiful. I have a couple of them here at my house. Great artist. She's going to have a booth selling some of her stuff. Acryla the Hun, which is actually Ghoul. Very, very talented painter. She's going to be selling some of her artwork there and have a booth set up. Heavy Metal Hippie's going to have a booth there. And then, of course, you know, Travis is going to be having a booth selling some of his paintings. And then Jbomb Puddy Save Planet. We're going to have a booth.
We will have a booth, but I have no idea what we're doing. I know. I do want to sell stuff because I would like to get money, but at the same time, it's like, God, we got to do something different. Because you know me by this point, Jbomb, I love doing different things. And
Yeah.
If we just have a booth and we're just there trying to sell merchandise for the podcast, it doesn't get across what we do.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I know it's not set in stone, but I would almost say we do a podcast there.
I mean, I'm totally down. It's just we have to deal with outside sound and everything. Of course, there's a lot of stuff that will get hashed out as we go through.
Yeah.
But I'd be totally down to do a podcast if we could just set it up to how we could do it and it sounds good. Because I don't want it to sound bad, and I don't want there to be background music that over. What am I trying to say? I've lost the word. That drowns out how we're talking about, because that's why I even turn my fan off, and it gets friggin' hot in my room. So like nothing is on while I'm doing it, so
my
it
microphone
sounds.
picks up everything.
Yeah, and you doesn't sound like anything's on your thing at all. We make our stuff quiet just so you can hear us.
Yeah, I go silent when we go. Because, I mean, like, before me and you was recording one time, right when I first got the microphone, I had to go to the bathroom, and you could hear my toilet flush. That's how much my microphone picks up.
Yeah, that was the first day we were testing your new microphone. I remember that you had to go use the bathroom, and I heard a flush. I'm just like, I can pick it up in the bathroom now, eh?
So, damn, that's a good microphone.
I can tell what you ate last night. I see.
You can hear my dog scratching on the door every time he wants out. That's a damn good microphone. But for like a festival environment, it's going to pick up everything.
It really is. So we'll have to deal with that. I'm sure it'll be 100% not a problem. And like I said, I'm definitely down to do a podcast there. I think that'd be great.
We'll brainstorm and figure out something. I mean, even if we can set up our booth farther away from everything or something, we'll figure it out.
But I will say, if we are going to be there, it's going to be big. What do we do?
Oh yeah,
it's like you. The bands are probably like the main thing there, with all 15 of them performing. But we're doing something.
Oh yeah. I do plan on at least getting some Jbomb Puddy t-shirts made to sell to people, and get some little Jackie patches, because I know a lot of people. I pitched the idea of little Jackie patches to certain members of the club, and they're all like, "Yes, I'll buy 2." I'm like, okay.
Hell, I might even take a little Jackie patch as long as it has like the eyes crossed out like he's dead.
Well, you could always do that later.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, just do your own little edits on him later.
I'll just rip him a half and just be like, "Well, there's my patches."
There you go. Oh no, rip him up into pieces and say, "Well, he exploded."
The bomb went off.
Yeah, just put pieces of him all over your shirt.
He didn't like me.
And be like, "I lit the fuse on the little bastard."
I'm liking it, man. I'm liking this.
I'm sure this is not the last time we're going to talk about MADFest. We still got a few months left before it comes time for MADFest. But yeah, that's the info we got at this point.
Excuse me. Hell, I still gotta go to LA before MADFest.
Oh wow.
I'm still going to LA, because even though I didn't go get anything into that convention, I'm still going to LA.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm still president of our organization at State. I'm not passing up the opportunity to go to LA. I'm going to be a 100% different person by the time I come back. Which I guess I should go ahead and announce that the chance of there being a podcast on the week of March 11th through the 14th are very slim. Like I'm taking equipment and stuff with me, like film equipment or whatever. I don't know if I'll be taking a mic. I might, but it's still up in the air. We don't know yet. It'll definitely be set up differently how we're doing it now.
You might just get a podcast of me singing cover songs by Fozzy.
Skinner. That one will be called #Skinner's Favorite Podcast.
No, it won't. Might be called Puddy's favorite, but
sorry, Nickelback. You're right. Sorry.
No. Skinner's going to hear that and be like, "Oh, now you're hitting below the belt, you son of a bitch."
What can you do? I know.
Yeah.
I only like the best.
Oh, that's evil. I love it.
Hey, Jbomb, let's go ahead and wrap up this. I don't really have any advice for today. We'll get back on doing that next week. So let's wrap up with shows that are ending up or that are happening tonight, possibly tomorrow.
Okay.
Shows coming up, anyways.
Do got two. Since this is going up on Saturday, got two shows coming up tonight. Mm-hmm. One's at the Blue Parrot in Charleston. It's at 9:00, and it's a tribute to Marilyn Manson.
What?
But it's going to be Saprogen playing and Abandon the Ship. So we've already talked about both those bands tonight when we talked about MADFest. So yeah, that's going to be an awesome show anyway.
I could just walk there if I wanted to see both of them. I should.
You should.
I should.
I mean, you've already seen Abandon the Ship, but you should go watch Saprogen for the first time. They're insane.
I might do that tonight. I might do that. Might.
And then at Easy Street,
holy shit.
At 10 p.m. At Easy Street is going to be 5 Star Rebellion. And I've already built them fuckers up on how badass they are. So, yeah, if you're around Easy Street tonight, go check out 5 Star. You won't be disappointed.
Well, now
and I've been to Easy Street before. Easy Street's a nice venue.
Well, now I'm split because I like Easy Street and I like the Blue Parrot. And I'm
you can walk to the Blue Parrot from work. You can't walk to Easy Street from work.
That's very fair. And 5 Star Rebellion has an album out. Saprogen and Abandon the Ships don't.
Abandon the Ships.
Yeah, I had to throw that little dig back in there again.
There you go, Skinner. Learn how to type, fucker. Stop putting S's where they don't belong.
So I might just do that. I might go listen to them. I don't know.
Check it out. You won't be disappointed.
If they're still playing by midnight, though, because that's the big thing. I don't get off until midnight, and then I have to walk in the dark. Then if I wanted to drive
at 9, so I don't know if they'd still be playing, but I believe Creature's band, Abandon the Ship is opening up. So I'd say, when you're about to get done, just hit up Creature and be like, "Hey, are y'all still there? And who's playing?"
Hell, if Creature's going to be there for sure, I'm going.
Yeah, he's pregnant with your kid anyway. You might as well go see him.
I have to support my baby daddy.
Your baby daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to support baby daddy.
I was trying to think of something better to say, but baby daddy just works, whatever.
Baby daddy's awesome.
God damn it. Holy shit. All right. Side note before we...
I'll never forget that night at Riverside. He got a damn sign that says, "I'm Skinner, I'm pregnant," and it's Puddy's.
Yeah, he turns it around because I thought it was funny. I was like, haha, he said he's pregnant to Skinner, haha. He fucking turns it around and says, "It's Puddy's." I'm just like, you motherfucker. I look right at him. People are looking at me laughing. I'm just like, what the fuck are you guys looking at? Turn around and see Creature with that sign and said, "And it's Puddy's." I'm just like, motherfucker.
That was fantastic.
My dad was there too. I didn't even know how to react.
I'm so glad I got to be there that night. That was the night I fooled everybody into thinking I wasn't going to make it.
That was a fun night. I want to do that again. So Saturday today might actually happen. In fact, the more I think about it, the more interested I am in going.
Yeah, go check it out. Yeah,
I might do.
Like I said, you've never seen Saprogen, you gotta see him, dude.
I might ask Creature and/or Ghoul for a ride home too.
There you go. Have a few drinks and get a ride home. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and cut this short.
Toy drive all over again.
I like it because, oh my God, I was so drunk that night. Holy shit.
I helped with that.
That was fun.
That was fun.
And then you weren't drunk, or if you were, you hit it very well.
I handle my liquor very well.
I will say, though, the drinks were a little, I mean, they were good. Don't get me wrong, but I'm on a budget. I won't say that anything else. I'm on a budget.
Well, I mean, the drinks at any bar are going to be pricey.
Did you see them over at Riverside? They're actually not terrible.
I didn't have money at Riverside, so I didn't get to buy too many drinks at Riverside.
All right, that's fair.
I bought food, and by the time I bought food, I was like, well, damn, I can only buy like 2 drinks.
Damn it.
But I did have a bottle of Jaeger in the van, so
There you
I didn't
go.
care. Yeah.
Hey, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. Like I said, I don't have anything to really save the planet with this week. I think this is just another catch-up week. Again, apologies for me being asleep and missing the podcast last week. That's my bad. I can't guarantee that won't happen again at all. But
Because Puddy's narcoleptic.
I can't help it. I get busy, then I get sleepy, and then I plan on being ready for the podcast, and then by the time I'm actually ready, it's like midnight, and I'm just like, fuck, J-Bomb's already asleep.
Yeah, Jbomb got to go work next day,
Yeah. So we'll try to get back on another roll like we were for those 16, 17 weeks where we hadn't missed the podcast? Something like that?
Yeah.
We'll try to get back on
We're
a
on a better
roll.
roll than we ever been.
Try to get back on a roll with that. No promises, but hopefully we'll do. J-Bomb, go ahead and get us out of here.
All right. So in closing, Edge, welcome back to WWE. I didn't get to say this when we talked about it, but condolences to Kobe Bryant's family and the families of everybody that passed away in that horrible helicopter accident. And MADFest coming up May 2nd. Cannot fucking wait. I'm super excited. I wish I had a time machine so I could go ahead and be there now. But thanks for listening, guys. Happy we're finally back. Happy that Puddy's awake. So yeah, everybody have a great weekend. If you're not doing anything, definitely go check out Saprogen, Abandon the Ship, or 5-Star Rebellion tonight. But as always, I'm J-Bomb, speaking for my beautiful, beautiful co-host Puddy.
Oh.
Telling everybody, stay metal.